All right, everybody, what's up? We're back, round two on a Saturday here. College football 26, big game. Alabama, number 8, at number 9, Georgia. Georgia looks like they're coming off of a recent loss that's dropped them down to number 9, or at least maybe it was recent. They're 1-0 in conference, so I don't know. Let's actually go look. Curious to see what the Georgia schedule looks like. By the way, here's ours. We saw a interesting, very low-scoring defensive battle here. Took our first lead in that game against Florida late in the fourth quarter, won it 14-10. But we're here to take a look and see what Georgia's loss was. Now, again, this is a new schedule, realigned the conferences and just regenerated the schedule. So they lost week 1 to Clemson. They've since destroyed FCE East, and then they had a very similar game against Tennessee. And here we are in week 5, nationally broadcasted game, or is this regional? Regional? Maybe that's national? I don't know. But big game nonetheless. You'd think it'd be nationally televised, but we got to stay away from. They have a really good defensive tackle, number 52. They have good players everywhere. I mean, they're Georgia. Zachariah Branch's gonna be a problem. Delp, their tight end's gonna be a problem. And so, yeah, it's gonna be a similar game plan. I mean, just try and play good defense. Try and yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly know. Just kind of go with the flow. Try to get some momentum. Try to get the team to just kind of settle in. It took a while. We really never settled in at all, maybe until late in the fourth against Florida. So this is an even tougher matchup against Georgia. Super good team. We'll see how it goes. This really could set a huge tone here for our season.
Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game.
We
like
think
that.
the entire nation zoomed in just because, I mean, it's number 8 versus number 9, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it was a nationally broadcasted game or not.
Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Big night game here in Athens.
Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Like starting off on defense. Got a good defensive team, so I think we have like 5 road games in a row. The old computer-generated schedule running amok on the Alabama schedule, but it's okay. 6 home, 6 away. Who cares if 5 of the games are in a row?
What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a star.
Didn't even give you any time to read that. I was curious to read that. That was pretty cool. But what's
I
that?
think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's
Branch.
That was
USC
to
transfer.
really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line on the edge is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton.
Wow.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Wow.
There he goes. He's at the 10.
Yeah, that was my guy. Single coverage. I mean, just ran a really clean route on me. I thought he was running out, but man, broke that for a score.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch.
All right, we're going to feel full-on momentum here.
He's a guy you can line up.
3rd and 3. We had him 2nd and long too. Ended up getting 7 on that drive.
He has very rare
Oh my God, broke 3 tackles around the 25. Whew. Wow.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very
beautiful dog.
5-play scoring drive. And the
I'll go.
scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass.
Huggins got to struggle with the humidity there in Georgia.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so, no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because of Alabama's dominance. This is a big rivalry. This is a huge day for the Dogs.
Anytime these teams play, it feels like a national championship.
Had a lot of
Even more
success
than
with
an
the
SEC
trap play
championship. We've seen that
against
time and
Florida.
time
We'll
again.
see
But
how
one
it
thing
goes
I know,
here.
Georgia's defense is going to know where Ryan Williams is lining up each and every play because the true freshman last year ate this defense alive.
See if we have time to switch this. Might need to take a timeout. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Take a timeout. I didn't want to run it against where their defensive tackle was. Let's go read option here. That'll give us some flexibility.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down.
Oh, he had that corner. I just cut it a little too close. That was wide open. I was just so eager. It was so open. Everybody crashed. Like, everybody crashed. Look how open this is. That's a potential touchdown. I should have just ran a little more parallel. Well, and I guess to be fair, I mean, we didn't get a great block there. Would have had the first down, too, if I just... It was just so open on the outside with everyone crashing. Ah. It's okay. Defense played well. We just gave up a big play.
And his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that
cheating
completion,
underneath
not
there.
the way they had it drawn up.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
I'll be double teaming Delp here depending what happens.
Off the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Go.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
4 guys on the right. Got a fullback coming out. We should have everybody blocked.
Miller with the ball.
There we go.
Finding open areas. He's loose. Just like that. A huge
Simple as that. Doesn't matter if it's predictable.
inside the 10, they'll mark it at the 8.
If you got the right numbers, run it.
Like, you give him the football and he'll continue to make big plays.
And the best part is it doesn't need to be predictable.
This offense features him.
That's when you hit him.
There's a reason why.
Give him a below here. Spread it out. Run that trap again
Didn't
here.
take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down.
So now we can double team him, and then he should come around. 77 should come around and get the end. That's what I'm hoping happens here. He does, and they just did a good job filling the
Maybe
gaps.
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Okay, that's okay.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air.
Good one-on-one. Head leverage on him, and it's just
One of the
throw
areas
you got to
they
be
really
comfortable
focused
making.
on with this receiver
Just got to time
in the
it.
offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make
By the way,
tough
that's out of
catches.
that.
David, what a grab right there.
I form
And I think a
flex
lot of that has to do
formation,
with
so
trusting your guy,
again, this
knowing where he's
predictability.
going to be, knowing when he's going to
Sure.
sit down, when he's not.
It's even better when you're at home and you can call audibles if you don't have the numbers.
Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
That's a good response from our defense.
For 6 points.
And for a quick update,
This game could have gotten ugly. They scored.
Gentlemen, let's take a
We
look
punt.
at what's happening
Our
in
defense
this
gets the ball back.
exciting
We come down and tie
college
it. So
football game. Iowa State is
got to
in
ride the
front.
momentum.
They've
It's like a
controlled
bucking
the line of
bronco. You got to
scrimmage
hang
to
on.
this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see
play your
we
game.
have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over Troy. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, it's Frazier.
One block
Not
away.
much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game.
Lofts one high.
Come on, you got it. You got it. There you go. Great.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down.
Okay,
Now
leaving
they're
him on an
staring
island a little bit. I
What
can
a
help
great
chip a
play
little
by
bit
the
on the other
defense.
side there, which is kind of what we did against Florida. Talked about that
I get
in the last stream.
Guys can't catch real well, but the offense.
A lot of room
they
here
caught
with
a
the punt
big-time
return.
Break right there. That could have been disaster
Yeah, we
on their
missed our
side of the
block.
field.
Okay.
Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
see if we can hit him with something here.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance
That
to
safety
go on
cheats
top
up,
with
maybe?
this drive.
Just maybe? He does not cheat up. We'll look underneath. That's a bad throw. Lucky. Tried to throw that underneath him. Let's see this replay here. They had this pretty well covered. Just brought 4. I mean, underneath had a completion. I just saw a lot of green there. And just tried to lead him into that space. Yeah, they had good coverage on Williams. He was my first look, but that safety didn't cheat up at all. So yeah, I'm okay with that throw. It's just by the time I threw it, a little off balance. He's pretty good at throwing off balance, but it's actually, I mean, it was a decent throw. Just 3 did a great job getting back. But yeah, that throw, don't need to make that on first down. Just throw it out of bounds.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
I don't think we got the audible. There's no way I'm running a play if I don't know what it is. I called an audible. I don't know if you got it or not. It's okay. Let's run a little power here. Got our power back in. Got good numbers. Still double team. Might have to leave that end unblocked or the star linebacker there. We'll see.
On the move, it's Washington. Still on his feet at the 35. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring
with the trap.
quickly. But, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama. Doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical.
Interesting numbers out there.
This guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just
wide
perfect.
open X. Oh, and I got a flag. Just wasn't watching. He was wide open. I was just going to throw it out. Easy completion. All right.
That is
back
a
to the trap.
completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense.
The center should come out and block that linebacker, I think.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
I try him with the draw here. 77 hopefully does the double team. It's okay. We're just trying to set up a 4th and short, which is what we got. So. And here's where, if we got numbers, we're just going to run power.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Alabama facing 4th down as we open play
got
here
good
in
numbers
the second
over there.
quarter. Going for the marker on the ground.
I hesitated.
That defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. And Georgia
Probably had it
ready
if I
to
just
go
cut
back
it
to
up.
work on offense.
And what a job by this defense.
I actually
early in
thought the
game.
safer
You wanna
move
set
would
the
be to
tone. You wanna
continue
set
it
your
outside and
offense
just
up
be
as
patient,
much as
but
you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Works the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Dogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He leaves it with his back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground and try to move the chains. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense.
Trap play here.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's piled up 82 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Flips it out on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down.
He'd have perfect blocking on that.
Push up front, and they stop him in the backfield. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 11 over Wyoming. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The give on the inside. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Back to throw, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Find some fresh air. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And that ball's free behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same
It's our last
page.
timeout we took too early.
Georgia lining up to punt it away.
Oh, we'll try to put something on the board
here.
here.
He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And nobody able to handle that punt.
Aggressive but smart. Not even aggressive, right? Just opportunistic.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
It's okay.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that
Didn't really see much happening there. Defense switched on us, went to a single high. Oh. No, they were just all over the place. Williams would have been my best bet, but just wasn't watching the pocket. They did bring a little blitz, picked up okay, but just gotta let those routes develop a little longer.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
With it being second down, I'm just gonna run it here. If we can get an audible called.
The give is to Miller.
It's fine.
Timeout is called, and
take a
it's the
timeout.
defense
Okay.
wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted.
I'll give this a look, but
just
we'll either just take a sack or just scramble if it's not there.
Losing their one-on-one battles, there was nowhere for that running back to go.
To the air, it's Simpson. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. Referee signals timeout.
I hate giving them the ball back, but
make sure
took a
that
shot.
they have everything just right with a big play coming. The kick is on its way. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's
Perfect for us.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Now the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh, jeez.
And
Good
the
game.
incomplete
It's a good
pass
matchup for
taking
them.
a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing.
Pressure all over the
No one's got timeouts left, so that's probably going to do it for the half.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on
Hey,
the
we'll
ground.
take a lead
That's why
going
they
into the
go
half, though. We'll see if the AI is stupid enough to punt it to us. They
Georgia
might.
sends out the punt team.
Probably will. All right, well, let's give it a shot.
Takes it on the return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Why would the AI kick
That's
that?
the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the
See how slow the defensive line was to react to that snap.
The one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
Now we get the ball.
Field inside Sanford
We got a little momentum. Crowd's kind of quiet. Let's try to keep it that way.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the
Love that wear and tear is working this year. I got to be
offense.
careful with Jam Miller. He's been so good, but
a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Paul?
look at the slot fade. It's there. We got a lot of speed and hail.
Right.
Number
I
8.
think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game
Single
on the
high
offensive
safety.
line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing
They
over.
blitz it, it's got to
be
fail.
physical and push this defense around.
To the air.
Two blitz.
It's Simpson. Quickly complete. And just a short
Don't have
save.
time to really do much with
to go
that.
here.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender's going to be driving on the ball.
Four
Really
guys
nice
on the
job
right. We got
not
5.
hesitating, getting it to
Get
him,
some good
and
blocks,
then he gets
guys.
what he can get after the catch.
Okay.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah.
Pass rush, coming after the
Okay.
quarterback,
I was
and they get him.
seeing if I had some time to let something develop, and a lot of traffic around Williams. I was looking right first. I took a quick glance to the left and saw that. So I was like, okay, well, Williams is out of this play. And by the time I looked to the right, we're just eating up. So even with the screen, maybe there's a chance for the first, but yeah, I should hit the screen there.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive,
It's
they
the first
get
sack
to
we've
him,
given up,
they
though.
get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
Good job, guys. Quick to the ball.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Bell. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I'm actually going to play punt safe here.
One of the things I love
Just
about
like
this defense,
the time
they
they
just
might
have such
try
great
fake.
awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the
Let's
down
take the
and
ball. We're not
distance.
getting
They
great
knew
returns
exactly
anyway,
what they
so.
needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Might have Williams if we have time. That's the key.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. The short hands, it's Bernard.
Switched up the coverage.
He
And
navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
This quarterback right now
run the ball. I don't care if they know it.
Nice job in pre-snap. He's
Run right at 52 if we double team him.
Where he wants to go with the football.
So got plenty of guys over there.
Coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try to run for it. And with that effort, they pick up a
it's Alabama football this year. At least in my universe.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been
put Williams in the slot here.
Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first and
get
keeping
something.
this drive alive.
The Tide with the 1st and 10.
Probably not.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Wide open over here. Let's take what we can get.
Nice run there. Picks up
Let's
the
look at that replay really quick. The single high safety. Yeah, I mean, there was just going to be a lot of traffic around Williams. And I had single coverage. But on 1st down, I mean, those are kind of tight windows. And I had the running back. But again, just why risk the throw? Just take the 7 yards or whatever it was.
Out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about
gonna keep Williams in the slot though if we can.
Or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
One slot. Yeah, let's try this fake screen wheel. See if we can get something. Safety's got to switch though.
On 2nd and short. Wants to go up top.
No, that's picked. That was
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That was dumb. The safety did switch, but it was not open. No, he kind of switched. But yeah, they had tons of coverage. They had everybody covered on this. I should just throw it to the ground. So lucky there. Very lucky.
The quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Power again.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short.
Guys in the box here.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield,
trap here
with another 1st down.
Hoping that linebacker freezes on the right.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Simpson. Hauls it in. Powers through the defender. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down.
Oh, gosh. Ate that up. That guy's dropped back, too. Absolutely nothing there.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the
Georgia
stop.
scored the first drive of the game, and that's been it.
Another look at this Bulldog offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the run, it's Frazier. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
second down, they'll go to the air.
Yeah, huge lane to run.
There, but to get rid of it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense.
We're okay
one of the best
not.
units in the entire country.
Right
They didn't
now.
want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He'll go out of
Nice play.
bounds at
Tight
the
window.
28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Springer blitz here.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of
Don't have as
times
many
those
shell
plays
options
make
this
even
year,
bigger
which
plays
kinda
than he did
sucks.
here, but it was still a positive game.
We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task.
Like, I don't think you can even use
is
cover
finish
2
the
zone
deal as you
shells
take a look
anymore.
at the
I don't
third
think
quarter
it's like
stats.
available. It was before the patch, I think.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Yeah, cover 2, cover 3, 4. Yeah.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive.
Let's challenge that.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Probably not going to get it, but if we can kill one more drive, it'd be really helpful.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Oh, it's a reverse. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And I tell you what, I love the versatility of wide receivers nowadays. You can handle the football in many different ways, but I like this. Get him going full speed in motion. He's already got all that speed built up, handling the football. He can shoot up 5 yards in a hurry, get you those critical yards you need to put you in better situations.
And the Bulldogs get enough for the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One thing our defense has not been doing, they've been playing really well, getting sacks, but haven't forced any turnovers for a while, or really the whole season. So this would be a great time for one.
Can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Slings it down.
Oh, almost had it.
He's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12.
Guy just like warped around.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give out of the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be
Trying not to run at 95, but it's everywhere.
Try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. And he was fortunate not to lose.
They shifted a lot as we had motion. Everybody was kind of running to the left. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. Just closed on it so fast.
On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Can
Fires
force
on
it.
the move.
Oh wow, what a catch.
He's got it.
That's one of his
He's got
skills
first
though.
down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it
Had
at
to
the
get it.
49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry
Yeah,
with.
I
You
should
know
have thrown it.
exactly
Just
where
couldn't
he's
see
gonna
out
be.
there.
You got that bond and that trust.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Simpson.
Oh my gosh, guys.
And he can't
Just
find it.
absolutely no time. No, they did bring a huge blitz. Again, who's open, right? Like, it's just a great blitz. I mean, they had the underneath 80 covered. Man, oh man. Big play for them.
And down he goes.
3rd and 20.
Quarterback has got to know the situation better than that. In a 2-minute situation, down by 1 possession, you absolutely cannot take a sack.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line of the game. It's 4th down.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they get to him and sack him.
I want to look at this. They definitely had Williams bottled up pretty well. I thought I had it at this look here, and then this kind of flowed. But yeah, I had a window over here, but I was pretty confident in my first read. I thought Williams was going to be able to get that in, and then I saw the traffic and then tried to bail, but what I'm checking now is just like the numbers. So yeah, I mean, it's still 2 on 3 on the other side, so it's like, yeah, they just had things covered up pretty well. Our left guard just having a rough series. Gave up 2 sacks on that series.
Back and they'll stop the drive on downs. Man down on the play as the officials
Very
take
small
a break
chance
to let him be
to get the ball
checked
back,
out.
but
And the Dogs inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Creates a little space. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down onto Isaac.
back-to-back
They should be able
14 to
to
10
seal this
games.
one. So with the
Beat
late
Florida,
lead,
but
they're
not
ready
Georgia.
to just drain the clock in victory formation.
It's lame.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable
That's a
one.
combined
No
24
doubt about
points
it.
we
There
scored the
were a lot
last
of
2
eyeballs
weeks.
watching this game, not just fans
Gotta
of
do
these
more
two
on the
teams, but
offense.
people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff
Hey, maybe we'll see him in the
how big is
SEC
it to get
championship.
A big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. big feather in the cap. Big day
Yeah, I
for
mean,
them.
Georgia didn't even
And we'll
have
put the
200 yards of
wrap-up dates
offense.
from here for David Pollack
We might
and
need to
Jesse
bump the.
Palmer.
I mean,
I'm
Georgia's
Reese
defense is
Davis.
good,
You've
but
been
like
watching
no one
another
can run on us.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Defense isn't forcing any turnovers. Stockton really efficient, 79%, 2 scores. Really nice game for him. 72% touchdown. I mean, just the sacks really ended a few drives. But I mean, 87 yards on 18 attempts. That's wild. Jam Miller, decent game. Washington, a really nice game. Had some really clutch third down runs. Yeah, nothing to write home about at all with receivers. We had 3 sacks. I mean, you can live with that. 2 of them on that last drive, so. Now this big play we gave up on the very first drive, this 56-yard delp reception over the middle, just bad angle. Yeah, it's a bummer. Tough loss. Let's get some recruiting news and updates here. We're going to have a nice class that's going to pop. We just only have 1 commit so far, but so that loss will drop us. Probably not crazy. It should still be like 12th maybe. Something like that, top 12. 15th at the worst. Alright. Joseph Henderson. Ponte Vedra, Beach, Florida. Free safety. Gem, we'll take that. $13th we fall to, so gotta climb back up. See what's going on with recruiting. It's so interesting that the influence goes up and down. This guy was like so close to signing. It was still a deal breaker, but way up at the top, and now it's like just bottomed way out. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that happened last year. So we lose Ferris to Auburn. Yeah, good for Auburn. We had the nation's leading rusher. The dude picked Auburn. All right, that's cool. We'll remember that. Oh, let's see. We have everybody kind of locked in. I mean, there's not much more we can do here. Got visits scheduled. By the way, this guy, more of like a fullback conversion, probably contact seeker, 6'1", 218, kind of like an all-purpose fullback, I'm thinking, for him. This really short, 5'7", but 187, pretty stocky. Kind of like receiving, running, like a running back receiver, sort of. Now has us back to number 1. We're not too serious about recruiting him with his size, but he's still in this top 8 lots of time. Gideon Ngata, speedster, but not crazy speed if I recall. Yeah, just 91. I love that they've like nerfed this so much. So we'll see if he can develop. 5'10", 168. He's kind of like he's pretty small, right? Who's the receiver? The Alabama receiver with the Eagles won the Heisman. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but again, just a small frame guy like that. So let's see, we got yeah, top 8. We should be able to. I haven't been able to get this guy's like 3rd thing figured out. So he wants playing time. Let's see if we can get it now. Playing time, brand exposure. Yeah, still can't get it fully, so we'll just go the safe route there. We got in the lead with him. Same thing with Bobo. Let's see if we can finally figure out his third one. It's been like this for a few weeks. So he wants brand exposure. Still can't. He's locked us out. That's fine. Good luck. Recruiting battle. Arkansas and Alabama. Oh man, we lost out on that 5-star center. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to check out the defense on my own. Tough loss. I mean, 14-10 games. It's tough. Just not doing enough on offense. So something I just got to work on too. Learning the playbook still. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.